you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend and loving hip-hop star Safaree was robbed back in 2018. Now, if you guys can remember, there were like three men. It was actually caught on tape, some of the footage, and they staked out of his Fort Lee, New Jersey apartment at the time. And they robbed him in a parking garage, making off with about $180,000 worth of jewelry. Now, one of the alleged robbers was sentenced today, right? And the judge threw the book at him, sentencing him to 25 years in prison. That's right, 25 years in prison. Now, this is out in Bergen County, New Jersey, a beautiful place up in Bergen, right? North Jersey. Now, the 43-year-old was ultimately convicted on 2 counts of first-degree robbery and charged with weapons possession and resisting arrest while avoiding conspiracy and violating weapons permit charges. A whole bunch of jargon right there for you, right? Now, he is 43 years old, and they gave him a 25-year sentence. So that pretty much equates to damn near a life sentence for this young brother, man. You know what I mean? I mean, that just is what it is. Now, there's a possibility he has to serve at least 25 years before he hits parole. So you're talking, 65, 66 years old. You're old, man. You're a senior citizen at that point. Half your life going away for something, that could have been avoided. Now, some of the details, you got to listen to some of the details of this, right? According to, police and prosecutors, this was highly planned out to the point where these gentlemen, right, actually bugged Safaree's car with a GPS to know exactly, where he was at, where he was pulling up to, so it'll make it easier for, them to get him. Now, the judge went on to say, right, this was a carefully planned armed robbery over the course of weeks and months with specific steps taken to execute it. And that was Judge Christopher Kozlan in court today. Now, Safaree was not there in court for the sentencing. Now, prosecutors also believe that a childhood friend of Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend named, I ain't gonna put his name in there right now, right? But anyway, they said he was the mastermind. They're claiming he was the mastermind behind the robbery plan. Now, he was actually granted a mistrial, while the one today, the 43-year-old, declined several plea deals. And guess what they were offering him if he would have just took the deal, right? 7-year sentences attached. Instead, he took it to trial, and they smoked the brother. They smoked him, hit him with 25. And that's what they do. They call it a trial tax. Like, you want to take this thing to trial, you want to try to fight it, we got you caught, just, we give you 7. Boom. That's what you got to know. You got to understand, sometimes a wise man, you weigh your risk. You put things on a scale and say, okay, I can probably go home, right? But what are the odds of me actually winning this case? What are the real odds, right? You sit down and you talk with your attorney and you come with something logical. Now, if you want to be Mr. Balls to the floor, gung-ho about it, it's like a risk. Like anything else, you're risking, you're, getting a lot of time. Now, they kind of threw the book at him. I thought they would probably double him up, maybe give him like a 10 to 15 or something like that. They said, nah, 25. And I'm thinking it has to do, and I think it's an excessive sentence. But again, I don't know his criminal history. I don't know that. But I was taking that into account. But let's just say he didn't have anything serious, and we can debate about what serious means, but anything against children, like murder, assault and really hurting somebody really bad, right? Then I think that's a lot of time. I mean, nobody died. You got the jewelry, okay, you robbed him. And the crazy part, if he would have broken into his house and took that same thing, he might have got a year or 2 or 3 years. So again, I'm not, underestimating it. Obviously, they went after the dude. That's something brazen right there. That's, thinking about it, like putting a GPS on somebody's car. You're going to another level on really trying to get this dude. And I just still, honestly, if you had to ask me, like, I think it's a lot of time. I'm not gonna put what I would think that he should get. I'm not a judge or jury or executioner of anybody, but I just think that's a long amount of time. But nevertheless, I mean, he had the opportunity to weigh that decision. He chose the latter, and he has to deal with that. Now, I'm sure you can file appeal and all that, and people talk highly of appeal. That's because that's the only thing you got in that situation. Like, and any lawyer will tell you, any skilled attorney, you're always building your case for appeal. You almost, playing to lose in a sense. You're playing to win, but you're playing, okay, I want to win. I'm going to do my best to win. But just in case I don't win, let me put these things on a record so I can give my client the best possible, re-up on this thing in case he gets slammed. So he may get a pill. He may not. Who knows with the situation. But I think it's a lot of time. But again, this goes to show you, I mean, there's nothing Safaree could have done here that you can't say you could have did this. You ain't, how the hell you going to know somebody put a GPS on your car? You ain't going to know what's going on in that particular situation. So, that is what it is, man. I'm not gonna keep, rambling about this, but I definitely appreciate you guys listening. Leave a comment below. What do you think about, the man that was convicted of robbing Safaree? Safaree getting 25 years in prison. Now, he ain't 21 or 19 years old. This dude is 43. So he's going to get out in his mid 60s, and I just don't know, man. But leave a comment below, man. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you didn't already do so. And also, man, make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored. It's very easy, simple to do. Hit the subscribe button. And if you want to make sure that you get everything that we drop, all the interviews, all the breaking news stories, you not only do you have to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell. It'll light up, and select the option that says get all notifications. Matter of fact, everybody check real quick. Make sure that you're subscribed and make sure you're getting all notifications for this channel, man. And beautiful, beautiful, day out there today, man. I hope everybody's doing great out there. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to the channel. A couple more announcements before I get up out of here, man. We're on social media, man. We're on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go down into the description box below to follow us on all of them or one of them, whatever one you're on. The website, man, is hiphopun.com. The hip-hop, the letter UN.com is our official website. Go check that out for all your latest hip-hop news. And if you guys want to check out our full hip-hop podcast, always uncensored, you know what I mean? Always raw, the Hip-Hop Uncensored podcast. Often imitated, never duplicated. That link is also in the description box. We killing the podcast game over there, man. The podcast, listeners, a different type of listener. We definitely appreciate you guys that generally rock out with the podcast. And like I said, the link is in the description box below. It's your boy Oga, man. Over and out. Peace.